Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be setting up and hand lettering the week of February 28th through March 6th in my lovely letters planner. I use the big, you can use the big or the classic version, this will work fine. I finally have the March words ready to go, so I hope everybody made more progress last week, having a kind of a repeat of the W. We're doing M this week, so and this is the first month now. January we had drills, February we did last week's letter and this week's letter. Moving forward now, in March we'll just start with the new letter and then have 6 words. So I've got the kind of overall what I tried to do with the words. As always, kept them to roughly an average of 4 letters. I have a couple words starting with the new letter, a couple words ending with the new letter, and then if it made sense for the English language, I have a double of that letter. So you guys, seriously, 2 M's in a row, that's a lot of humps. So have your coffee, wake yourself up, because you're going to need to focus to get the number of humps right on your M's. Then we'll go to N, and I try to make sure and include every letter that we've learned up to now, so there isn't too huge of a gap in practicing the letters, because I know they're not really ingrained yet. So these are our words. It's on all my socials. So I did have a couple questions about how can I get these. These are just pictures, you guys. These are just graphics I make using Canva, and I don't have a file other than that. So probably the best place to go and find this. I keep this pinned at the top of my Facebook page. So I'm on Facebook as myself, but I do have a JLBCrafts Facebook page. So I will pin this specific post, which is always pinned at the top. I will put a link to this in the description box so that you can find it easier. It's just a picture. I just fit to page, shrink to fit to page, and print it, portrait, and punch it. So you can get it also in the highlights on my Instagram, but Instagram doesn't like to let you save pictures. Plus it's a story, so sometimes there's words and other things. So probably the best place for you to go and find this is pinned at the top of my Facebook page, JLBCrafts. So again, I will link it. Anyway, all right. So I'm all about using bright colors in this planner. This is one of the few planners where I do like to use bright colors. And March 1st is Mardi Gras, and it just doesn't get any brighter than that, you guys. Purple, yellow, and green. What a combo. So I have the new Simply Gilded washi tape, Mardi Gras washi tape. There was a 10mm version and a 15. This is the skinnier, the 10. So I'm going to use this on the edges. And then I also, you guys, invested in the Live Love Posh rainbow box of 7 full-size sticker books. These are 30 pages, just like her normal books. And there is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. Yeah. So I pulled the 3. The purple, the yellow, and the green, the Mardi Gras color books, and I flipped and flipped and flipped and flipped, and this is what I decided on, you guys. Right here, I gasped when I saw this page because it's purple and yellow, and I wasn't expecting to see that color combo. So these definitely get check 2 of the 3 boxes for the color scheme. And then I was like, I need to bring green in. How do I bring green in? So I went to the green book and I found these. Now the problem is I don't know how well I'm going to be able to integrate this and make it look like all 3 colors are together versus having blobs of purple and yellow and then a blob of green, but we're going to try it. The other thing was in the yellow sticker book is this one, which has a little bit of purple. The yellow's a little light for me, but then the green is there. It's not exactly the same green. It's a little bit bluer of a green, so I may end up honestly combining all 3 of these sticker books, but we'll see. So I'm gonna start, just like I always do, I'm gonna start the tone by putting the Simply Gilded washi tape along the 2 outer edges of my page, and I do have a coupon, I'm sorry, not a coupon, a code in my description box for If you sign up for her no spam newsletter, and I say this every week, you guys, I apologize if you've heard this a million times, but if you use that code, we both, you and I, each get a coupon for $5 off a purchase of $15 or more. And it's about enough to cover shipping if you're in the US, you guys. So it's worth it. And you can always, you know, you can stop getting the newsletter if you want. But if you love Simply Gilded as much as I do, both the bows and the Stardust, that's a nice coupon to get. And it's a nice email to subscribe to because it is no spam. I've been getting it for well over a year now, and she only emails when there's a sale or a new release, so it's pretty cool. It's good to just have that automatically pop up and you don't have to hope to come across it on social media. So, all right, I'm going to keep going on this. I'm going to go across the top and down the middle and just integrate the 3 colors as best I can, and then I will be back. Okay, there we go. I closed up my books, but I forgot to go ahead and pull bullet points. So there are these little squares. If you haven't seen the flip through, here's a kind of a super quick one, but it's got a mix of functional stuff, boxes, and there we go, bullet points and action words. Big boxes too that you can use in your dashboard planner. So anyway, let's go ahead. I think I'll just go ahead and pull these purple ones since I'm here. I'll just cycle through the colors. There's 3 different shades of purple. Oh yeah, these are nice. These are minute, you guys. I don't think I've got a book with dots this small before. So let's write our assignments in. Yes, W is going to rear its ugly head this week, you guys. But I'm telling you, force yourself to do the letters that you don't like and you'll eventually get better at them. So we're going to start with our new letter, the letter M. And then we're going to go with our words. So starting with M, we have meow. And then mice. I couldn't not use mice with meow, you guys. And then mute. Double M in the middle, ammo. We're going to end with a double M with calm, which is just a shortening of communicate or communications. And then team, I wanted to at least try to include one word that you might actually use in your planner. So there we go, you guys. There is my Mardi Gras color inspired deco. I'm going to pick my pens and zoom in and I'll be back. Okay guys, so here are the pens I have chosen. I have the purple Zebra Funwari. It's about the stiffest one today. I always do my pens, for those of you who are new, I always do my pens from stiffest to softest because I feel like for me, I'm heavy-handed, so it takes more concentration for me to control a softer pen. So that way I'm nice and warmed up and used to the letters that I'm making. Next I have the Calligraph, which is the dual brush pen from Archer and Olive. So there are all kinds of dual brush pens, but very rarely, actually this is the only one I know of that is a brush pen at both ends. So I will use both ends of this to show you guys, and I'm super excited because their spring release happening about today, already happened by the time you guys see this. They are coming out with 2 more spring color sets of calligraphs. So but that's my yellow pen. And then I have the Piochu, which is kind of like the generic Tombow, but it's a little softer than the Tombow Fudenosuke. It's from Korea. I got it on Amazon. And then I have the green Pentel Touch Brush Sign Pen, which is the softest pen that I have today. So I'm going to start with my Ace drills. And I have all of these pens linked in the description box, mostly from Amazon. So I choose to warm up with just writing the word Ace over and over again. So this is the Zebra Funwari. So choked way up. Take your time. You're drawing the letters. You're not writing them. Paper at an angle, at a good spot in my desk so my arm is nice and extended, not scrunched up against my body. Next is the calligraph. So I'll write most of them with the small end, which is similar in size to the rest of the pens I'm using. And then I'll do one at the end that's double high with the big end. So this is, like I said, this tip is very similar to the rest of the pens that I'm using today. Okay, let's switch. And I'm going to write this double high because I need the letters to be bigger in order for them to be distinguishable. The yellow looks to be a slightly different color, which is, I find that odd because I would assume it's using one ink reservoir inside. So I don't know why it's different color. Okay, next is the Piochu or Piachu. I don't know how to pronounce it. And last but not least is the Pentel Touch Brush Sign Pen. Excellent. Okay, so let's take a deep dive look at the M. A series of 2 overturned strokes plus a wavy stroke finish out the letter M. Remember, fine upstrokes and thick downstrokes, just like we've been talking about. So the dots are where you start. They're starting at the bottom. Light up, heavy down. Light up, heavy down. Light up, heavy down, and then light up. Now, I will tell you guys right now, I did my whole week last year like this, and I hated it. I hated it. So I actually changed mine. So today, I definitely want to go through all your different options for an M, and I recommend you play with them until you see one that is pleasing to your eye. So this is the Tombow lettering practice worksheet for Fudenosuke calligraphy pens. Remember, Fudenosuke is the small one like we use. It's not the Tombow dual brush pen. So Tombow's the brand, Fudenosuke is the style, and it basically means it's a small, hard, firm brush tip. So very similar to what I just got done using. So there, and these are free to download. I have them linked in the description box. So this is how they're making the M. Much more like a traditional M like you would learn to make in elementary school in the US. It's just a starting up near or slightly above the midline. Stylistically, it doesn't matter. And they're going heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down. So this is what I ended up doing, something more along the lines of this rather than the 3 humps. And you can still connect to this if connectors are a concern for you like they are for me. Next, I want to show you a couple of different styles in calligraph. So these are the Crayola ones. So here again, they're starting right at midline, but then they're coming down here. So in essence, a bounce letter. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, but then they are swinging back up here for a connector. And then this is this was not a book, it was a boxed set, but it's still from Crayola, the calligraph. And here's theirs. So they're kind of coming into it rather than just starting abruptly. They're kind of coming into it. So I've got lots of different styles of M's, you guys. Kind of a little bit of an entry stroke, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, and then a little tail as a connector. And this connection, connecting at the front end, connecting at the back end, is why I choose the words that I choose so that you can practice connecting on either side, as well as not connecting on either side. It's a difference. And then last but not least, I have the Calligraphy Made Easy book that I got. I got mine at Walmart, but I was able to find it on Amazon and I linked it there. So let's see, we were looking at W's, that's why my post-it note is there. Let's look at the M's. So here is the M. So again, they're just going right into it. They're doing a heavy downstroke starting at the midline, a couple of humps, and then coming back up at the end for a connector. So it's all different combinations of the same thing, you guys. And then this book, I love it because it has alternates right within the same book. Sometimes they're a little crazy, like these. These are super wonky. But there you go. So similar to the other one, just done at all kinds of weird little squiggly angles. This one is the second one is very opened up. It almost looks like an N and some sort of weird V or something. This one definitely looks like an M to me, but I like to keep mine on a slant and not get that wonky. So, all right. Oops, I got my page mixed in with all my other pages. There we go. Okay. So let's start. I'm going to grab the zebra. This one bit of sticker came way down, but that's okay. So I just kind of start mine. So choking way up, paper at an angle, comfortably out away from my body. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, and then a little tail as a connection. And I'll just show you guys, I'll show you again at the end for comparison, but last year, so I did this M like is in the book, and it hasn't changed. It's the same as in 2021, but I did my M with this extra hump, and I didn't care for it. My eye at least gets a little bit lost in all these humps. So like I said, I did the entire practice like that, and then I did 2 weeks of practice like that. And I did the N like that as well, and I didn't like either one of them. So you guys, it's never too late to change what you're doing, you know. Here is where after the M and the N, I switched over to starting at the midline. And if that's too abrupt of a start, you guys, do a midway, you know, split the difference. So let me just show them to you. So this is splitting the difference. I did a little bit of an entry tail, but not a huge one. If you want to do it like they're doing it, they're actually literally starting way down here, and they're going light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, and their connector. And that's too much. I don't care for that. And you can do, there's a part way, or you can do none, which is what I end up doing. So heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, and my connector. So the connector for me at least stays pretty much the same. It's the start, it's the entrance into the M that I play with. So I'm gonna do mine, which is the shortest, least frills entrance. The other thing you can play with, and it's something that was brought to attention in the last couple weeks with the W, is you can play with, are your humps equal, or do they kind of taper off at an angle? Which I kind of like the look of that too, but to be quite honest with you, I never think clearly enough about it as I'm writing it. It just kind of comes out to plan ahead for that, you know what I mean? So there's a full height hump and then a slightly smaller hump. So it almost makes a diagonal. All right, I almost ran out of room. Let me go ahead and do one with the big end. So I'm gonna make it double high. First word, meow. I know you guys, I throw the M and the W in the same word. You can do this, you got this. All right, so I'm gonna start mine where I wanna start mine, which is at the midline. Heavy down, lifting my pen, light up, heavy down, lifting again, light up, heavy down, and then my little tail so I can connect. I'm gonna do my E, light up, Curving around, heavy down, light up. My O, I start on the left side. Heavy down, light up, heavy down and around. And then my W. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, and my tail. So there you go. Meow. The M and the W, guys, they eat up the real estate. You'll be all the way across your page before you know it. They're wide letters. All right, starting with the small end of the calligraph. Okay, I'm gonna fit as much of this in with the big end as I can, but I don't think I'm gonna get much. Trying to remember, for me at least, to come out of my O super low, because I know the R is coming, you guys, and I will be glad that I got used to that. Okay, now that we've tackled meow, let's tackle mice. So get an I and a C in there. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, and my tail. Then for my I, heavy down, light up. It's actually very similar to the beginning of the M. My C, and my E, just like out of my A stroke. Dot my I. Here you go, mice. Okay, I definitely didn't leave myself enough room, so you know what, I'm just gonna skip this one. What am I writing? I'm not sure. I guess I'm writing meow again, you guys. Okay, do over. All right, let's practice the T. So we're gonna have an ascender, which means a letter that goes up above midline. For mute, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, and my tail. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up. Now we'll do our T. Big, heavy down, light up. And then our E, light up, heavy down and around, light up, and we'll cross our T. Mute. So I just realized I got so focused, so in the zone, that I wasn't paying attention and my recordings max out on my camera at 30 minutes. And it cut off around here. So I figured it out and I'm recording again. You missed the yellow mute and running out of room for the mew, but no big deal. You get the gist. So let's keep going. Hit the sticker. I knew I would. Okay, halfway there. Next we have ammo. So no ascender this time. We just have one more at the end, but now we've got a double M in the middle. So if you chose to do an M like this, go slow and make sure you don't get lost in where all your humps are. So, and I'm also curious, you have to let me know down in the comments. Are you still saying to yourself the light up, heavy down, or is your muscle memory getting to the point where you don't really need to recite that in your head anymore? All right, ammo. M. Second M. And my O. And I don't know what that was. And I did not leave myself anywhere near enough room. I don't even think I can fit an AM in here, but let's try it. All right, I squeezed it. I'm telling you, M's and W's, they take up way more space than you think. I did it again. Don't hate me for another set of double M's. It happens in the English language. All right, calm. What if we were writing the word common? All right, last word, team. So we already have ended with an M, no biggie, but I wanted to go ahead and give you another one. So, starting way up high. And we're done. And with that last word, I can definitely confirm that there is no I in team. Not if you write it properly. Let's put this in my planner. Oops. And I'm still flipped to the back where so for those of you that didn't catch my setup video, I just took the plastic from the inside of an accordion folder that I used to make a case, a carrying case, and turned that into dividers in the back of my planner, and that's where I keep my spare lettering sheets and whatnot. So here we go. There is the letter M for this week, and I will go ahead and flip back to my M last week, but remember I changed my M between the two since last year. So, but there you can see ammo and ammo. So the two different M's, and how part of the reason why I changed my M was because of practicing the word ammo. It's a lot of humps, and it's harder for my eye to read that. I also have then meow I did last year as well. So there you go, you guys. There is a year's worth of difference in the letter M. Good luck on figuring out what M works for you. I know you can do it. Just keep playing with it. And remember, it took me a couple of weeks to figure mine out. So next week, if you don't like your M, remember next week is letter N, which is just half of an M. So you'll be able to tackle it again. So I hope you like this video. Keep tagging me, you guys. I tell you what, some of y'all are making me jealous. Your lettering is, I feel like sometimes your lettering even looks better than mine, and you just have been doing this for a few weeks. So keep going, you guys. You're gonna get it. It's gonna look fantastic before you know it, if it doesn't already. I hope you like this video. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing and helping me spread the word.